on, ladies and gentlemen? Boys, girls, back again. Another X video. Today we get into Melanie Martinez. Is This a Cult? All right, this is track 2 out of 18. All right, we got a ways to go, but we're gonna jump into it. I just did Garbage. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Very interesting song, very haunting, but very good. So we're gonna jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come by with your boy. Oh, and again, we're getting a little bit of this haunting vibe, right? A little unsettling, mysterious.
What a fine fellow said his name was Hades. Picked me up in the back of his Mercedes. Long hair looking like Jesus, baby. Guess I'll go, yeah, guess I'll go, yeah, yeah. Making out with a tongue open mouth. Put his hand around my neck, no doubt. Says I got a place way down south. Guess I'll go, yeah, guess I'll go, yeah. All of the girls wearing long white.
So I like the way she's painted this guy as like, he's Hades, but he also looks like Jesus. So he's a trickster.
All of the girls wearing long white dresses. Did you say we're alone? Quit missing. He doesn't know I'm a jealous type. His face made me wet when I pull out a knife. This is a cult. Can we revolt? I don't play nice when you're not listening. I'll be the first one to steal all your bitches. This is a cult. Take me home. Won't work for you. Take me home. Won't work for you. Won't make you no money. Get on all fours. Work like a dummy. Now we're all taking turns on the pony. Put a saddle on him, feed him macaroni. Pull his teeth out one by one. Make him smile, yeah, make him smile, yeah, yeah. Judy, Margaret, Lisa, and Sunny. Threw a flower on him, looked like a mummy. Crack some eggs on his bruised up tummy. Let him cook, yeah, let him cook, yeah. All of my girls wear whatever they wanna. No men allowed cause they wanna control us. We grow our own food and don't need no money. Everything's free and we have our autonomy. This is a cult,
Okay,
or is it home?
or is it home?
See the future,
That's a good bar.
or is it home?
Very reflective.
We see the future and get what we want. We killed the leader and now we're on top. This is a cult. Can I come home? We make the rules and we love on the land. We fuck ourselves better than they can.
Dude, this one's even more crazy than the last one. Like in terms of the feel, this is very, very cinematic, epic. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Melanie, a lot of times, makes songs that are more than just music. Like they transcend just regular music. This is such an artistic piece. This feels very meticulously crafted. Hey, what's going on? Don't mean to interrupt or anything. I don't like advertisements any more than you do, but if you like merchandise such as this shirt, you want to cop this shirt, yes, this is my shirt. You can go ahead and click the link in the description down below where I have all my merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and scroll it right here. You can see all my merchandise. If you want to see any of that, you want to buy any of that, support your boy, support the channel, you can click in the link in the description down below. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's get back to the video. Love you guys. Okay, bye. And what I mean by that is this sounds like a very, very distinct, unique piece of work, almost designed for a part in a movie, right? It's very, very niche, which is good. That shows you the creativity of her, right? Now, again, we have a song that's making me think. I think this is going to be a very common theme throughout this project, and I like that, right? There's a lot of storytelling in here. There's a lot of poetic writing. You know, and I've said that a lot with a lot of Melanie reactions, is she's not just a writer, she's more of a poet. You know, because the way she writes things are obviously from her mind and she understands exactly what she's writing, but they're vague in the sense that they could be open for a couple of different meanings depending on how you take it, right? Which is such good writing. That's not easy to do. But at the same time, I think she definitely writes with intention to tell a certain story, right? And this one can be taken a few different ways. I think this could be about your typical love story, right? Maybe it might be touching on you have to be straight and it's not okay to be gay. I know you're like, Sean, where are you going with this? Like, how'd you get that? But hear me out. She said we can fuck ourselves better than they can. Okay, so obviously that's more of a shot at men, right? She also said we can wear what we want, or all my girls wear whatever they want, and they can't control us. There's no men allowed. So it's another shot at men. So she's giving me some breadcrumbs here to kind of piece it together that it's about men in the sense of like they're very controlling, and maybe it's not just men in general, but like the society of how people are supposed to view women and the over-sexualization and how they're told to act and what they can wear and blah, 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 right? And she's touching on that, like, is that a cult? Because let's say you are a girl or a woman and you know, you're fed this your whole life. So it's like, is this a cult or is it home? And that was such a good writing flip. I don't think she did on the first course, but the second course, she said, is it home? Meaning a lot of times when you're fed a lot of information or you're fed a certain ideology or perspective on something, and that's all you hear, eventually it just kind of gets ingrained and you kind of think it's normal. And that's what a cult does, by the way, which goes into her good writing. But it kind of brainwashes you in a sense. So then you go from questioning it, like, is this a cult? This doesn't feel right, to, oh, is this home? I think this is home. This is a good spot to be. So she might be touching on the social dynamic and perspective towards women. That's my best guess, right? Just based on some of the breadcrumbs she's left in here for me. And going back to what I said about, you know, being straight or gay, also, it could be deeper than that, if not just women, but like how you're supposed to love and how you're supposed to think, right? Like maybe she's touching on the cult and the hive mind mentality of like, oh no, gay is bad, or, you know, dressing a certain way is bad, or, you know, just a lack of freedom of choice as a human being, right? Like if you want to be gay, go be gay. If you want to dress a certain way, go dress that way. And she's touching on that. I think I could be off, guys, but let me try and cook here a little bit, because Melanie's writing is very poetic, and it's hard without reading the lyrics and breaking it down and really kind of understanding it, just hearing it off of one go, which is good. By the way, that's a good thing. If you don't get a song on the first go, that's a good thing. That means there's more complexity to it. So that's my best guess, and that would make sense because she's touching on, is it a cult? And like, you know, I think she killed the leader and we want to be on top, and so there's a little bit of this revolt action to where she's fighting for her freedoms of like what she wants to do and what she believes in. And if you know anything about Melanie and what she's posted about, what she's written about, what's music she's made, she's very open. She definitely believes in a lot of freedom of choice and like supports everybody's perspectives and decisions on what they want to be, right, as a human being. Like if you're not hurting nobody, do whatever you want. Be this gender, be that gender, be this gay, that type of gay, everything in between. It doesn't matter. If you're not hurting nobody, go do it, which is cool. That's how it should be. Everybody deserves to be happy. As long as you're not hurting nobody else, be happy. Does it get that deep in here? Did I go too far? I don't know, but I think that's what she's kind of touching on. Now, the song itself, it has, again, we have this unsettling movie, haunting kind of soundtrack feel. Very specific. The way it's structured is very good, because these verses are a little bit more empty, and it kind of brings your focus in, and then when that chorus hits, it's so dark. It's so dark, man. I feel like something bad is happening. You know, and I think she did that very well to create that mood. She nailed it. Again, this song, though, for me, it's not a playback song. I think it's extremely artistic and creative, and this is a great follow-up to Garbage. And so far, she's really cooking on this project and the songwriting and everything. But as far as replay value for me, it's not itching. It's not scratching my itches, you know. But I definitely respect the artistry and appreciate this here. Very, very good so far. I think she's 2 for 2. And look, we got 16 more songs, okay? So I know there's going to be at least a handful that I do play back and I do put on a playlist and stuff, which I'm looking forward to. But so far, this is very artistic, man. I can tell she put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'm very excited to see what else she has. So that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every day. Also, hit those notification bells so you don't miss a single video. If you're not new here, welcome back. Appreciate the love and support. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. If you're a fan of Melanie, be sure to support Melanie. Always support the artist or the content you enjoy. So with all that being said, hope you're having a great day. Sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out.
Ride for you if you ride for me. On the window hard, I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in me, 'cause you're running from your problems.